So look here, man. We'll go ahead and talk about it. So I thought about this to myself. I thought about this a lot as a kid growing up, man. Like, I've always had a different mind frame than everybody growing up. You feel me? Like, I always moved a different way. I always thought a different way. And the real thing about that, I mean, honestly, I get that shit from my pops, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, growing up around, elementary, middle school, a little bit of high school, I was a follower. I used to follow the crowd and all that. Then when I got older, I tapped into myself. Started figuring some things out. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like now, I think about it and I'm way more calculated now than I was back then. Because now I see things at a whole nother, not just another perspective, but a whole nother perspective. Like, I look deep into a situation, and because every situation has a situation in it, if that makes sense. So let's talk about it. How my thought process always been, first of all, we already know the government been jacked up. I've been saying that, but, like I said, I grew up different. Got from my pops. Go check out his channel. But, man, I'm going to say it like this. For me personally, I know what's going on. I know what's about to happen. I get feelings. And this world is literally is closer each day. You know what I'm saying? We about to go into a new year. And a lot of people still on the same thing, man. And it ain't gonna change. It's gonna get worse. Now, the brain gonna get smarter as the years progress. The brain gonna get smarter. Because I ain't gonna lie, some of these youngins, they got a good mind on it. They just don't know how to use it. And it ain't gonna get no better. So, with where we at in society right now, we already been down a slippery slope. Right now, we are drowning. We done hit the lake and we drowning. And like I say, ain't no coming out of that. The time that we come out of that is the time God go come from down here and come get what he need. Straight like that. But let me talk y'all head off about something like I was saying though, about the government. People don't realize, like I said, I'm from Georgia. People don't realize, man, 9/11, things like JFK, MLK, the Oklahoma bombing, those who know, and also as well as Lake Lanier. What do all those have in common? They all ran by the government. Well, hold up. You said Lake Lanier. You would think it's not part of the government. You would think that. See, the story of Lake Lanier is never told the right way. Because the story of Lake Lanier is so in depth to the point where you really couldn't make a movie about it, because the director would get canceled if you honestly think about the real truth of what happened on Lake Lanier. Now, for those who don't know, don't go going on YouTube reading. Don't go on Google. If you're from the South, go ask your grandparents if there's, God bless, if they still alive, or your mother or father or something. You know what I mean? Go ask them. That's what, or go ask the locals in your hometown in the South somewhere. You know what I mean? That's where you get the answers at. You see, people don't understand. Everybody say Google it. Google ain't 100%. What's on Google is what the government wants you to know. You know what I'm saying? What's on Google is information that they want you to know. Now, you can go in depth you can go in deeper in Google and get the right answers. You could, but that's the thing. They want you to go digging. They want you to try to find it. But at the same time, though, the answers are right there in your face. Look at where we at in the world right now. That tells you enough. Now, I'm not a religious dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, don't get me wrong. I believe in God. I was raised in the church and all that. You know, I heard all that. But let me elaborate this to everybody so y'all can understand this. I watched the video of this dude saying how guys are saying they the prize, and how he was talking about this. Now I don't say that. He was saying how guys say they the prize, and women in the Bible, it says the woman is the prize and all this and that. Okay, well, first of all, what he fails to realize is the same thing everybody on this damn earth seems to fail to realize, except my pops, is that for one thing, you can't, there is no Bible. Hear me out. There is no Bible as in the real one. The real Bible has not been found ever. Because if it was, the world would not be what it is now. See, the real Bible was stone, of course. It was written in stone in a different language. And at some point, it was destroyed. But the only person that could have it is who? God. See, God has it. And see, everybody got the bits and pieces. See, God always gonna leave you clues. See, God gonna leave you clues, see? And see, everybody just picked up the pieces and was like, oh, maybe it's it. And then that's when the man hands got in the way and interfered. So the Bible became man-made. You feel what I'm saying? That the only Bible that exists ever, aside from the one that God has, is the one in your essence. That's you. You are a walking testimony. You are a Bible in yourself. Dig deep and figure it out. I'm not going to give you the answers to the test. You got to figure that out yourself. Took me a while too. Shout out to Pops again. But I'm just speaking this because it's something that it hit me because, like I said, in my last video, like I said, my game stopped working. I look at it as, God is making me open and expand my mind more to when I used to be, which I still do that, but I think he wants me to do it more. So I am. And that's when, since my game started working, I had, to dig. I had to tap into myself again. Sorry about that. Y'all know how that be. But I had to tap into my manifestation of, okay, let me go chop it up to them and let them know what it is. And then it's like, you have to feel that shit, man. It's something that hits you. Basically, I'm gonna say it like this. And like, again, like I say, shout out to Pops. The elders can speak to you through the airwaves, through frequencies. The elders can speak to you. They spoke to me. You feel me? When you understand that, man, you feel that, not only will that essence show that everybody gonna want that aura. And that aura is a motherfucker now when you got it down pat. You feel me? Y'all stay up now. It's about to be 2025. What you got in store?